Hey, what's up? It's Pyke. We're gonna do a little day in the life. It's 3:30 in the morning. Just getting up to go to work. Well, first things first. Gotta get in the shower. There's a secret to getting up early in the morning. Take your clothes out the night before. By the way, I'm a little paper on the top guy. Little something you might not know about me. I designed this thing called the Ultimate Man Tool for a business partner of mine. Yeah, look it up. It's called the Ultimate Man Tool. You can buy one. Google it. The Ultimate Man Tool. And of course, you got to conserve energy. So let's put this down because I'm going to work. Another thing. Keep most things out the night before, like your vitamins. Here's what I usually eat every day. Look at what and look on the food I have at home. Prepared the night before. Oh, I look for you a cold brew. So it's about 4:10 in the morning. And now I'm going to work. We jump in the whip, and we'll be on Arlington Road shortly. So, here's the studio. Welcome to the mid-90s interior and board. So, I put my stuff down and I go to my office, or my cubicle. And then I get everything ready I talk about.
Now that explains it. That explains what exactly?
Oh, is here? There's K100. There's Cliff. Morning, Cliff.
What's up?
We're doing a day in the life of Pyke. There's Cliff. He gets here way earlier than me. That's probably why they have way better ratings. And here's my cue. So there's my computer. These are the times I talk, so I always need to know. I have to have something to talk about during those times. Welcome to the 90s again. Technology. There's stuff we can talk about. There's like the music, the commercials, right there. Everything's in there. So, scroll down. Finished up on the air. I like to come to the gun range at least once a week and shoot. So we're at Towers Armory here in Oregon, and we're gonna shoot a little bit.
Let's do it.
Come on in.
So, how long have you been a firearms instructor?
I've been shooting for 30 years, since I was 12, but I've actually been an instructor for firearms for the last 3 years.
Okay.
So, United States Conceal and Carry Association, so I can teach conceal and carry classes. But 17 years I've been hand-to-hand combat, doing hand-to-hand combat. About the last 10, I've been a black belt level Krav Maga instructor. So, that's a little stuff I like to do on the side. After this, I'm probably going to go to the gym, but you don't need to see me working out.
No,
here.
I've been trying to quit this week.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Stick to that resolution.
Yeah.
My home away from home. Look at all the new stuff.
He is here. He's with the customer at the moment.
If you want, you can rent that Barrett. But the cool part is... These are all machine guns that you can rent that are fully automatic. So a machine gun, once you pull the trigger, bullets just fly out of it. With the semi-automatic, a bullet comes out after every squeeze of the trigger. So there's a big difference in fully automatic weapons and semi-automatic weapons. So we're only going to be shooting
Semi-automatic
weapons
and
today.
pistols, probably.
And only pistols.
Yep.
I do have rifles, but I didn't bring them today. We're going to shoot pistols today. I'm going to shoot a 9mm Glock that's on me right now.
Glock, what is it?
A Glock 19.
Glock fanboys.
So I only like to load like 5 to 7 rounds into my magazines when I'm training, just so I can get the grip of the gun, the slide of the gun, everything, like just to get used to shooting. Because if I just put a loaded magazine in here and started shooting, I probably wouldn't learn anything, and I probably wouldn't get any better. So I just, you know, as a rule, 5 to 7 rounds in the mag.
The nice thing about that is you know if you're jerking your trigger because you're out of rounds, and then it also teaches you how to figure out when your gun needs to be put back into battery with a new fresh mag.
Absolutely. So this is you know, it's always good to train.
And I like to as well. I like to occasionally throw a snap cap in the middle of a mag.
Yeah, I didn't bring any with me. I was going to bring some with me, so then you can realize if you're
Yanking on that trigger and pulling your shot off a target.
Okay.
So how far out do you think we are?
We're exactly 21 feet. And the cool thing about here at Towers Armory is you can just put in how many feet you want. It goes there. If you want,
Oh, that's cool.
If you want it to come home, you just hit home.
That's what you want, baby. Right there in the little plate size, all the goodies, the vitals.
So if you ever, God forbid you ever have to get in a gunfight, what kills you in a gunfight or kills somebody in a gunfight is blood loss and nerve disruption. That's why you always got to shoot until the threat is eliminated. You watch a lot of people, they train, oh, just put 2 into them or double tap. Well, if they're still coming at you, that's still a threat. So, you know, right here in the pump house and all the goodies. Another good place is I teach people is the pelvic girdle.
Yep. When that pelvic girdle down here goes, you're not able to support any kind of weight whatsoever.
So you're going to be, you know, in the wintertime, people are wearing a lot of clothing, and some people wear body armor. Well, if you're here, it's going to be hard, you know, to stop the threat. Headshots on a moving target, pretty damn hard to hit. So if you hit them in the pelvis, it'll stop them from their movement, and also, you know, get down there in the junk, bleed out. You're responsible for every round that comes out of your gun in a defensive situation.
Right.
And so you need to be aware of that. You will be arrested when they do come, even if it isn't a defensive situation. I suggest getting yourself some insurance that covers you in a defensive situation.
Good group.
I feel like I shanked one there.
Take it out to 50 and show them how hard that is.
Right, I'll do that at the end. Most gunfights start in a 7-foot.
Yep.
It starts with like this is like a car length almost, or almost like an altercation where, hey, and you're starting some sort of fight. So I like to practice at 7 feet too. I know it's close. That's why I start, you know, the 21-foot rule. If that person at 21 feet that's out there, that's why I start at 21 feet. If they get it within 21 feet and they have a knife or a club, you'll never beat your gun coming out of the holster going at them.
Double up.
Go 17 feet.
These two probably just pissed him off.
Yes, those are the last rounds, too. I saw that. All right, I'm gonna go 50 feet. I'm gonna shoot at 50 feet, and I'm gonna go for headshots, and we'll see what happens.
Yep. And at that distance, you really got to make sure your shot's on target. You got to have the fundamentals. I mean, it's amazing with that kind of distance how much a little bit of a jerk of a trigger is going to do for you, and it's not going to do you good.
And if you have to shoot somebody this far away,
You better have a reason.
something went really, really wrong.
Good elevation on them.
We'll see what happens.
Maybe not enough support hand.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, see what we're talking about, not enough support hand, it's causing, when he's pulling the trigger, his hand's moving to the right just a little bit. Now, your left hand or your non-dominant hand,
Yeah.
more support on that. We like to call it shaking hands with the man, with your left hand. That's gonna pull those shots into the center there.
See, and that's why we're here practicing.
Yep.
I know what I did wrong. Like, I don't have enough with this hand, too much with this one.
Yep, and you're gonna pull your shots every time, so.
That's what happened.